Hey guys, and I am back for another review. I wanted to share with you today the Healthy Wiser 9-way water test strips. Here's the box. You can see you can use them on, kind of blurry. You can use it on your pool, your spa, your drinking water. They have all the directions on the side of the box. They have all of the results that you are going to compare with on the other side of the box. Their website and support and everything is on the back. The set itself, very small. It's okay if you actually lose the box because they give you all of the results and the instructions on everything. So you have your test results on your bottle, you've got your directions on your bottle, you have a paper that comes inside of it that has everything. On this one, this has a little bit of extra information on it. So on this one, it talks about the range of what you're wanting. It tests your total alkalinity, the free chlorine, the pH, the total hardness, total chlorine, cyanuric acid, I guess that's how you say it, nitrite, nitrate, and bromine. It also measures your bacteria, the different strains of E. coli that can cause illnesses and everything. It tests your lead, so we all know that drinking water has a lot of lead in it usually, and there's a certain level you're allowed to have before it starts to cause harm to neurological functioning and things like that. It measures your pesticides, so if you are in a highly agricultural area, which we have a lot of agriculture in Central Valley, California, so lots of agricultural stuff going around, so I'm sure there's lots of pesticides and things. It tests your nitrates and nitrites. It measures that, so that comes from fertilizers and animal wastes, and that also causes developmental delays and problems in kids, so making sure you have healthy levels there is good. Tests the chlorine, so if your pool, spa, things like that, also in your drinking water, we all know they put the chlorine and things in there too. That also, with the chlorine, you want to make sure you have healthy levels there. It explains all of this on the page, so it talks about how it increases cancer risk and causes bad taste and odor to your water. Hardness. The area we're in, like I said, agricultural, so a lot of hard water in the area. Most of our homes around here have water softeners on them to help with that because the water is so hard. And it tests your pH. Which usually, a lot of this, it says, can cause heavy metals such as lead, leaching, and plumbing damage. So you want to make sure your pH level is pretty even on that so that you protect your plumbing and things like that. So pretty cool that they give you all this information. Like I said, love the fact that they give you the comparison chart on the back. I'm going to show you how it works though. I've not tested it yet. As you can see, I started to try to poke my finger through it, couldn't do it, so I had to go grab the scissors. Yeah, I'm real fancy around here. But let me peel this off. Yeah, I told you, real fancy the way I do things. If I can even get the stupid quality seal off. Looks like it's sealed on the inside too. Or maybe that's just how many. I don't know how many do you get in here. And it's got your do not eat things that preserve it. There are 4 test strips in this one. The way that the directions say to do it, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I guess it's 4 test strips. We're going to find out as soon as I open it up. Oh, there's a ton of them in here. Never mind. So you're going to take 1 test strip. Woo! 1 test strip, not a couple. So you're going to take your 1 test strip. You're going to dip it in your water, pull it out. Don't shake it or wave it or anything like that. Just dip it in, pull it out, and then wait about 30 seconds. It's real fast, so 30 seconds. Wait your 30 seconds and then compare it to the ones on the side. You can see the little color things here. We're going to see what happens to them. Hopefully it works since I've never done this. I guess we're going to find out. I have 2 different things of water here. I'm going to do the first one on my house water to see what my drinking water is coming out of the tap. We drink bottled water. We drink filtered water. All of my baby water I use for the baby formula is bottled water that I buy. I buy the big jugs of it. But yeah, everything else we do, bottled water. But I went ahead and I grabbed a glass of water from the sink. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. There's a ton of these things in here. I don't even know how many are in there. Does it say on here how many? 100 strips. You get 100 strips in this bottle, so plenty of testing. Okay, so here's my strip, my tap water. I'm going to dip it all the way in. I'm going to pull it out. And now now we wait. So I don't know if you should see something happening right away. I don't know which ones you compare. Well, I guess that's for each of them. Let's see. On the box it says the alkalinity, chlorine, pH. So it's all listed on the side here, on the side of your bottle. So if you lose your box, throw it away. I always throw my boxes away. So I guess each one of the little color things here aligns with your stuff here. The shade of it is going to tell you how much you have of each level. I'm sure there's more information on their website. Can you see it? It's kind of blurry. Healthywiser.com. Yeah, healthywiser, W-I-S-E-R.com. I'm sure that they tell you what the healthy levels actually are on that. I know that on here it talks about, some of these say okay on them, some of them say low, some say very high. So it gives you a general idea. I'm not seeing anything happening on mine. So, which is kind of interesting. Maybe if I turn it over, oh, that would make a little bit more sense. Okay, so, gotta love the first time never having done this stuff. Okay, so turn it over and it lines up, because I was thinking, how is it that my white went up here? I don't even have white as an option, but yeah, hello, brain. Early morning here, so I'm still getting up and moving, but nothing's really happened at this point on mine for the house water. I guess that's a good thing. So for mine, and if you touch your bottle, you see you leave drops on it, but they wipe off. On mine, measuring it, I can't even show you here. Woo, get my arms turned around here. Okay, so on mine, you can see, just try to, it's very blurry though, but you try to find the one that's closest. So I would say mine is in, my alkalinity is in the low range. My chlorine, the white is not even matching the colors on the bottle, so I guess that's good since the lighter colors are at the bottom. On my pH, it's in the low range. I've got soft water, actually. I'm surprised. Normally around here it's really hard. Line them back up. My chlorine is actually right in the very middle of the bottle at 150, so I don't know what it means though, so that's what I've got to figure out from here. My cyanuric acid is not even the same color on here. It's more of the orange on the far end though, so that kind of concerns me. The other ones are right at the very bottom end though, so most of my levels on my drinking water are pretty good. I'm surprised. Put that over here. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. This time I went out and I dipped some water out of my pool, which surprisingly, it's very clear. I did not expect that for my pool water, but we pay for a pool guy, so I hope he's done his job. I guess we're gonna find out. So, got my new test strip. You can see the difference. I guess it did change some, not a whole lot, but you can see, actually on that it looks exactly the same. You can't tell, but if you look at it in person, it's definitely different, so, but not a huge amount. Okay, so let's test the pool water and see what happens here, and then we'll finish up this video because we're already at we're almost at 9 minutes right now. All right, so dipped. I am seeing changes immediately compared to my other one. So see, I got some green going on that instead of the white. So we're going to compare all this here in just a second. So I've got to wait. I noticed my colors are running. So make sure, I guess, hold it sideways or something so that your colors don't blend and mix. As I watch it change, there is definitely some change with the pool water this time compared to the house water. So bad for the dog because he likes to drink out of the pool. He thinks the pool is his personal, yeah, he heard me talk about him. He thinks the pool is his personal drinking dish, so probably not good for him, but good for us because our drinking water is decent. Give it a little bit longer because I know it hasn't been 30 seconds, so I'm still trying to talk through it. But, so now I wonder, if you take these out and you put them in your bottle so that you can just grab one at a time, how long are they good for? Do they expire? Do they go bad in any way? I guess definitely store them in a dry area so that they don't end up with liquid on them like this, or moisture in the jar. These ones are all sealed, so I'm going to put these back in the way they are. But when you open the package, there's no way to seal it back up, so I'm assuming that means that it would be okay. Oh my. Puppies are barking today. All right, well, we're going to work through their bark. So, sorry for the distraction. Okay, so let's look here. So now you see I have some color changing this time with some of them. So on this one, my alkalinity is still good, but my chlorine on this it still says it's okay. So I guess that's not bad, but it definitely changed. So it's kind of in the greenish area there in the middle in comparison. My pH is good on this one, so I don't have to worry about my pool plumbing because you know how expensive that stuff is. What's the next one? My total hardness in the pool is, it's okay. It's down on the soft end, surprisingly still. Chlorine, oh wait, the free chlorine was the green one. The total chlorine is good. So I have to figure out what the difference is between those. I don't know. So I'm sure if you went to a pool guy or a pool store or somebody like that, they could explain what the difference is between your free chlorine and your total chlorine. I can't, so you'll have to look it up online. Sorry. Let me see where am I at. So my total chlorine, my cyanuric acid looks okay. I know that one's pretty high too. I lied. That's on the high end. I'm gonna have to look that one up and see what that is, because according to my other sheet, what did I say that it does? Cyanuric acid. It doesn't say. So the range is between 0 and 240 for testing, but I'll have to look that up and find that one out. So, but you get the idea. Oh, my nitrite and my nitrate levels actually registered about mid-range, and my bromine is mid-range. So I have some issues with my pool water compared to my drinking water. I don't know if any of it's bad, but there are some differences there. So interesting to see that there was a change in the way that these worked. Very easy to use. Kind of helps to know what you're talking about, what each one of them does, because obviously I have no clue. But at least I know I can test, and I can take it to somebody who does know. So be sure to check it out if you want to test your own water. It's not expensive at all, less than 20 bucks, and you get 100 of these things, and I'm sure they're going to last quite a while because you're not going to be testing every day, hopefully. Maybe if you have a problem and you're wanting to test and see if it's getting cleared up, but other than that, pretty cool little thing here. So yeah, I don't see anything else on here in that order against the color, and treat your water if necessary. So it does help you with how to figure out how to treat things. Of course, I have no clue how to treat things based upon this, so I would be going to a specialist to get more information and saying, here's what I did on my test, here's a sample of my water, you test it, make sure I'm right. That's just me. So be sure that you leave a comment below if you have used anything like this, if you have experience with it. If you know what any of the stuff means that I don't have a clue about here, leave your comments, let me know. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm constantly doing different reviews of things, sharing different products that I have. I've got a couple more that I'm going to do after this. So be sure to subscribe. And check out the link in the comments to either buy it yourself or, well, actually what it'll do is it'll send you to my website where you can read the written review and get all the details, and there's a link there that you can buy it. So definitely check it out. And I'll be back again later with another review. Bye.